I took multiple stab wounds trying to save my wife, and right before I died, I heard her true thoughts. Looking at that scarred up face of yours makes me sick. 10 years, you die, I inherit everything, and I never have to fake it again. Back then, I was nobody, just another guy crushing on Su Wangking. Until one day I stumbled across someone messing with her, and without even thinking, I stepped in and took the blade for her. Get behind me. Once Su Wangking found out I came from money, she flipped a switch, suddenly all sweetness and smiles. Eventually, we got married. After the wedding, I treated her like she was everything to me. But on our 10-year anniversary, fan, let's take a trip to Nandao Island, just the two of us. It's quiet out there, beautiful scenery. I said yes without hesitation. I had no idea I was walking straight into a trap. The second we stepped onto that island, we got hit by armed robbers. I threw myself in front of her and took every single blade. Su Wangking held my hand, sobbing her eyes out. But what I heard in my head told a completely different story. Never have to look at that face and pretend again. Nearby, a man was on the phone whispering to someone, bragging. That idiot actually jumped in front of her. Done deal. The inheritance is ours. Hearing the two of them, it all hit me at once. This was no accident. I was overwhelmed with despair and rage, and before I could even open my mouth, everything went black. I wasn't ready to go, but in the next second, I found myself back at my own wedding, 10 years ago. Priest. Do you, groom, take Su Wangking to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold in wealth and in poverty, till death do you part? A beam of sunlight landed right on the scar across my face. Across from me stood Su Wangking, my wife in a past life. The guests were whispering, not a single genuine well-wish in the crowd. One guy stood out, jaw tight, eyes full of arrogance. Su Wangking's little brother, Su Hao. This loser actually thinks he's good enough for my sister? My knuckles went white, gripping the mic. That bone-deep despair, the kind that comes from being used by the person you loved most. It was still burning through me. The priest noticed I wasn't answering and quietly prompted me again. Su Wangking's eyes flashed with impatience for just a split second before she switched back to looking heartbroken. Fan, don't just stand there and everyone's watching. But I yanked my hand back hard and so hard she stumbled. The whole room went dead silent. Su Hao shot to his feet and pointed straight at me. Li Fan, you piece of trash. Who the hell do you think you are? What's your game? You playing the Su family? Su Wangking's face was frozen in shock. Fan. I scanned past her pitiful, teary face, then past Su Hao's fuming glare. I don't. Su Wangking's face drained of color. The tears came fast. Her voice broke. Fan, are you seriously messing with me right now? Today is our wedding day. She reached for my hand again. I sidestepped her. Didn't even try to hide the disgust. Don't push your luck. You should be grateful I even agreed to marry a guy like you. You walk out now. The Su family will make your life hell. I reached up and touched the scar on my cheek. Used to let it wreck my confidence. But after everything I'd been through, the betrayal, nearly dying, I realized looks don't mean a thing. Su Wangking saw I wasn't budging. She knew the act was over. The tears came even harder. Fan, what did I do wrong? Tell me, I'll fix it, okay? I've never once been bothered by your scar. I genuinely want to build a life with you. Genuinely? You've been waiting for me to die so you could take my money. Su Hao set up the whole robbery to have me killed. That's your genuine? Su Wangking and Su Hao both froze. Panic flashed across their faces. I had hit the nail on the head. Su Hao even lunged at me, but Su Wangking grabbed him and held on tight. He knew that if I was bold enough to say it out loud, I had the receipts. I stopped looking at them, turned and walked out. Stepping outside, the sunlight hit my eyes. I reached up and touched the scar on my face. In my past life, I actually considered plastic surgery just to make Su Wangking happy. Looking back now, that's just pathetic. Never change yourself for someone who isn't worth it. This time around, I'm going all the way to the top, and I'll make sure none of you can even reach me. The first thing that came to mind, Bitcoin. In 2016, it was sitting at a few $1,000s a coin. By 2021, it would peak above $60,000. In my last life, I laughed it off and missed the biggest wealth opportunity of my life. Not this time. In 3 days, there'd be a startup networking event in Jiangcheng. A rich kid named Zhao Lei would be there, hunting for high-value investments. Sharp eye, no-nonsense guy. If I could partner with him, I'd have both connections and a head start on every major trend. This event was my first opening. I went straight back to my villa and had my assistant prep 10 million yuan in capital to be deployed in batches into a Bitcoin trading platform. I also told him to dig up everything on Su Hao. Priority, find out if he has any real connection to a guy called Scarface. 3 days later, I walked into the event in a custom-fitted suit. The confidence I carried made people overlook the scar on my face entirely. I spotted Zhao Lei immediately and walked straight over, drink in hand. Zhao Lei turned around, and for a moment, surprise flashed in his eyes. Mr. Li, didn't expect to see you here. I figured you'd be busy with the Su Wangking wedding. His eyes landed on the scar on my cheek, not a hint of judgment. Wedding's off. I said it flat, calm, and handed him the report. Forget the wedding. I'd rather talk money with you, Mr. Zhao. This is my analysis on Bitcoin and the short video industry. Take a look. Zhao Lei raised an eyebrow and started flipping through it, a little skeptical at first. But the more he read, the more his expression changed. The analysis was precise, sharp. It even mapped out the hidden risks and opportunities. The prediction seemed crazy on the surface, but the logic was airtight, especially the price forecasts and industry trends. Bold, but backed by solid reasoning. How are you this accurate? How can you be sure Bitcoin hits that price, or that this Douyin thing actually blows up? I've been watching these spaces for a long time, put together tech cycles and market demand, and the conclusions aren't that hard to reach. Mr. Zhao, buy into Bitcoin now and prices will at least triple by next year. As for Douyin, the cost to get in right now is almost nothing. Whether you invest or build your own accounts, the upside is massive. I deliberately lowballed my timeline, didn't want to sound too wild and spook him. Zhao Lei rubbed his chin, thinking it over. He loved high-risk plays and he knew the Li family didn't bluff. He made the call on the spot. All right, Mr. Li, I'm in. 5 million into Bitcoin. Welcome aboard, Mr. Zhao. Douyin, I'll follow your lead. I'll handle the capital and resources on my end. With Zhao Lei on board, everything was going to move a lot faster. Right after the event, I had my assistant kick off the plan, buying into Bitcoin in batches while simultaneously registering 3 Douyin accounts, each targeting a different niche: comedy, food, and career advice. Got it, money's ready. Top-tier team on standby. Camera set, we're going with this. I knew exactly what made content pop. In my past life, I'd watched these formats explode across the internet, and now that knowledge was my secret weapon. Every video was carefully cut and captioned. Within a week, all 3 accounts had crossed 10,000 followers, way ahead of anything else launching at the same time. Then my assistant came back with an update. Mr. Li, we found an audio recording and wire transfers proving Su Hao owes Scarface 3 million yuan in gambling debts. Good work! Meanwhile, things were falling apart fast on Su Wangqing and Su Hao's end. After I walked out on the wedding, Su Wangqing became the laughingstock of Jiangcheng University. Honestly, the whole city. Everyone was talking about how she tried to marry into money and got dumped instead. Su Hao's debt collectors were breathing down his neck. He couldn't pay, and nobody would loan him anything. The two of them blew up my phone constantly. Don't back me into a corner, either marry her or pay up. They even showed up at my office with a few guys making a scene downstairs. Get down here, you coward! What kind of man hides? I'm not wasting my time on this. We'll see how long you can keep hiding. They were furious. Su Wangqing had banked on this marriage to launch herself into the big leagues. Su Hao had been counting on riding his sister's coattails to cash in. Now the dream was dead, and Su Hao was staring down both Scarface's threats and possible prison time. They weren't going to let this go. Su Wangqing used what was left of her looks and turned on the charm, latching onto Zhao Tianyu, a second-tier rich kid in Jiangcheng. Zhao Tianyu was arrogant, volatile, and always jealous of people doing better than him. When he found out about Su Wangqing's history with me, he didn't see her as damaged goods. He saw it as a chance to step on me and elevate himself. Perfect timing, he thought. Su Wangqing's at rock bottom? All I have to do is use her to crush that nobody, and I'll be on top. He even voluntarily paid off part of Su Hao's debt. Happy now, Wangqing? With Zhao Tianyu backing her, Su Wangqing's attitude got bolder fast. Watching people show me respect made the jealousy eat her alive, and it stopped being just regret. If she couldn't have it, she'd burn it all down. She started whispering in Zhao Tianyu's ear nonstop. Babe, can't you see it? Li Fan took everything that should have been yours. He's been laughing at you behind your back and saying you're not half the man he is. Su Hao worked the shadows, trying to reach out to my company's longtime clients, spreading rumors that my cash flow had collapsed and I was about to go under. But his network was basically nothing. Nobody bought it. A few clients actually reported him to me directly, which just confirmed what I already knew. These two were a liability. Half a month later, Bitcoin started climbing, way past what the market expected. Zhao Lei was ecstatic. This guy's a genius. He threw in another 10 million and started connecting me with top-tier players in the business world, giving me a fast track into elite circles. And with 10 years of future knowledge backing my moves in the stock market, I was practically unstoppable. I pinpointed stocks on the verge of exploding, doubled my capital in a single month. Word spread fast in Jiangcheng's trading scene that there was a new market wizard in town. The snowball was rolling. Mr. Li, the stock you picked hit the limit up again today? That's another 10 million in gains from this run alone. My stock market reputation spread fast, and eventually it reached Zhao Tianyu. What? Do I really have to remind you again, Tianyu? By then, Su Wangqing had been feeding his resentment toward me for a while. Watching me dominate the stock market pushed him over the edge. Jealousy took over. He decided to go after me in the market, drain my funds, and destroy my reputation while he was at it. He deployed his family's capital and started hammering a tech stock I was heavily invested in, trying to drive the price down and force me to cut my losses and run. This time I'm burying him for good. 3 straight trading days, the stock dropped nearly 20%. My unrealized losses temporarily hit over 100 million yuan. Mr. Li, should we trim the position to stop the bleeding? Zhao Tianyu's side keeps selling. The chart's almost bottomed out. Stay calm. Buy in batches. Throw every bit of liquid cash we have at it. Then get the broker on the line. We're going leveraged. The team had doubts, but they followed my orders to the letter. A week later, right on schedule, a major positive announcement dropped. The stock hit 4 consecutive limit ups, not only recovering all the losses, but sending my total position value through the roof. This one was never in question. Zhao Tianyu's attempt to crash the stock backfired completely. I had scooped up the dip, He walked away down tens of millions and smashed his laptop in a rage. Zhao Tianyu completely snapped, and his first move was to take it all out on Su Wangqing. This is all your fault, you stupid woman. You sat there telling me we could destroy Li Fan easy. Because of you, I threw that kind of money in. Look where we are now. You happy? Su Wangqing stood there shaking from head to toe, too scared to say a word. Tianyu, I didn't think Li Fan would be this slippery. I was just trying to help you vent, and besides... Besides what? Besides using me to claw your way back into the high life? Su Wangqing, take a long, hard look at yourself. The only reason you're still standing here is because you're useful. You keep tabs on Li Fan for me. That's it. Zhao Tianyu kicked the coffee table over in frustration. Get out. You've got 3 days to figure out what Li Fan's planning next. Come back with nothing useful, and I'll make sure you're finished in this city. Su Wangqing dragged herself out of the club, barely keeping it together. She refused to let herself get tossed aside like this, and she absolutely refused to watch me ride off into the sunset. Li Fan, I am not letting you walk away from this.